So, I guess you want me to talk about the Muslim ban, which isn't even a Muslim ban, considering how it only affects 7 major Muslim countries, and leaves like 30 or 40 open, including the far worse nation of Saudi Arabia, because Trump has business over there. Now, of course, that's the main liberal argument. Now let's just debunk the conservative crap real quick. Okay. Obama did not create the Muslim ban. We have an all-Republican Senate, an all-Republican House, and an all-Republican President. So stop. Even if this is for our safety, which is the other common conservative argument I've heard, it's still not a good idea. Why isn't it a good idea, I hear you say? Well, to make it short, it isn't even really banning the right countries. If I were in Trump's shoes, I would get rid of, say, the criminal nations of Saudi Arabia, or at least stop funding them. No, instead we got Iraq, which I guess is understandable, as well as Syria, considering how that's where ISIS tends to be. And I'm not as familiar with our deals with Iran, however, I have heard they're a bad nation, as well as all the other ones. I'm just surprised with the amount he didn't ban. Like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. I'm too lazy to count all those. And you know what's funny? You know how 15 out of the 19 9/11 hijackers came from Saudi Arabia? That's one of the countries he didn't ban. A few also came from Egypt, which is one of the countries he didn't ban. You noticing something? These are targeted at the right countries. Wouldn't targeting it at Saudi Arabia or Egypt make more sense? As well as, I'm trying to remember where the other ones came from. Give me a second. 15 came from Saudi Arabia, 2 came from the United Arab Enterprises, 1 came from Egypt, and 1 came from Lebanon, I think is how you say that. All 4 of which are countries not affected under Trump's Muslim ban. So overall, even if this ban is a good idea or it does help safety, shouldn't it be targeting the right countries? I'll give him Iraq and Syria, and I will accept Iran. However, I have not heard good reasons to attack any of the others, and I do think we need to change our relationship with other countries that are simply not being affected by this. But I'm Cifro Joe, and good night.